First, we are going to change the project name to Ping Pong Game. Next, we should delete this default scratch cut by simply pressing this button. Now, we are going to draw a circle by pressing choose sprite and then paint. After that, we start designing a ball. So we choose the circle and we draw a simple ball, and of course we should make the hitbox in the middle. And now we rename it to ball, and we change this to ball as well. Now we go to the code section and we start coding the game. We click on the event tab and we choose when flags start in order to make the game. Now we want this ball to move, so we go to the motion category and we choose move steps. We could change the 10 steps to 9 if we want the ball a bit slower. Then we go to control category and we choose forever loop. Then we drag the move 9 steps inside it. Now we are going to design puddles by clicking choose sprite and then paint. Now we simply design it. We take this square to make it simply design, to make it easier for us. Now we rename it to puddle 1 and we change sprite to puddle 1 too. And now we are going to code this. We move this puddle to the right side and we want it to follow the mouse direction. So we go to the event category, we get the when clicked, and now we get a forever loop. After that we choose motion category and we get set Y and we put it here. Now we need to design another puddle, but instead of designing another puddle we just right click on this and we choose duplicate. And now we put it in the right side. Now we got to fix some stuff, starting with the ball. If we start a game, as you can see, it's working, but if we start again, the ball stays in the right side instead of going to the middle. So we go to the ball sprite and we choose motion. Then we choose this, go to X, Y, and we change this to 0, 0. Now we put it before the forever loop to avoid the ball being stuck. And now if we try again, it goes back to the middle. And now we want the ball to bounce on the puddle instead of moving through the puddle. So we are going to ball sprite and then control and we get if then. Now we go to sensing and we take touching and we put it inside if then. Now we change this puddle too and we go to motion, then we take turn and we put it 180 degrees and we add move 9 steps under it, and now we go to the operators category and we get an OR tool and we drag this here and we duplicate it. Then we put it here and we change it to puddle 1. Then we put it back here. And now, as you can see, the puddle 2 is following the mouse direction. And then not what we need, so we simply replace this mouse Y by ball Y. So we go to sensing and we choose backdrop of stage, and now we look for the ball and we choose Y position, and now we replace it here. Now now we want the ball to bounce when it hits the edges. So we go to the ball and then to motions and we search for if an edge bounce, and this will fix it. And we put it here and we put it up here, and now the game looks so easy. So we need the ball to make random direction by simply changing 180 degrees by pick random ball tool, and we set it between 150 and 210, and we put it inside here. We could also add something else, like the ball starting at a random position by going to motion, and we take point in direction, and of course we set it to random value. Choose negative 180 and 180. Go to paddle 2. Then we go to control and we add wait 1 second, and now we need another tool, so we go to motion and we choose glide seconds XY. So for the Y position we need to put the Y position of the ball, and now we change it to 0.3 seconds, and now we are going to control and we check the position when the ball is here by reading the position right here. We go to operator and we get a list, then go back to motion tab and we take X position, then we go to event and we choose broadcast and new message and we write but one. Now we duplicate this and we are going to change this to greater than, and we put new message player 1. Now we are going to create another sprite, then we use test tool and we change this to pixel, then we write bot has 1. Now we duplicate it and we change this to player and rename it to player has 1, and now we rename it the entire sprite. Let's go to code section. We go to event, we choose when flag clicked, we go to looks and we choose hide, and now we go back to event and we take when I receive and we choose but 1. Then we add show and switch custom to from looks section, and finally we can go to control and choose stop all, and now we duplicate it and we replace it with player 1.